The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I'm Ariana.
And I am Brittany.
And this is
An A&B Conversation.
Woohoo! Episode 2 of Season 2.
Period. 2 of 2.
2 for 2.
Oh.
It's sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Not always great.
Girl.
But abundance in some things. Another week. We're a little off schedule. You know, we're not working on Juneteenth.
Right.
We're celebrating.
I know. I was working.
Yeah,
I was
you did.
raggedy.
Yeah, that I was not.
Like, what was that?
I know. And in the office. It's not even a work from. I feel like all black people either should be off or get a work from home day, which
Please
should
and
be
thank
off.
you.
Like, we
Right.
beat slavery, allegedly,
No.
which is all a
Right.
lie. There was,
Yeah.
slaves couldn't read or legally watch the news, so they were never
Right.
going to know that they were free. And why would white people tell them when they could benefit? But
no,
hey.
literally, this white girl, she's like, what is Juneteenth?
Did you clothesline her?
Is that a holiday? Because, bitch, what the fuck? Open your
Yeah, I
phone.
see-
Look at it. Bitch, it's in your calendar.
It's right on Google. If you hover over the image, it's
It's right. It's everywhere,
Yeah.
babe.
Mm-hmm.
You just got paid today.
Yeah.
For that exact reason. You're welcome.
Literally. Yeah. Mm-mm.
The fact.
I've seen people sharing articles like, this means all the slaves were free. And I'm like,
Interesting.
Mhm. To each his own.
Interesting. Interesting
To
concept,
each his
isn't
own.
it? Girl.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Mm.
episode 2, season 2, turn offs.
I'd like to be turned on.
I love it. But I have more turn offs than I do turn ons, which I think
Yeah.
is really just like black cat personality. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
what a shame.
It is.
It's like, in this day and age, especially with social media, I feel like it's so easy to turn people off, or just like the
It's
ick
crazy.
factor is like
yeah, bitch.
easy to be real, because some people like show out for attention or just like, and you don't like escape them as much as you could in other times. Like,
No.
they're right in your face again, and you're like, ugh.
No. Yeah, that's gross. What's
Yeah.
your biggest turn off?
My biggest turn off is, there are two that are equal. So one is bad manners, and the other is being talked at. Like, I hate when men try to talk to me like I'm their kid, or just like I'm not aware of things.
Yeah.
And I let it slide. I don't let bad manners slide, but I definitely just like, I'm tapped out the minute you start talking at me, or just like I'm dumb. Like, I just actually seen a girl, and she's you know, putting herself out there and going on dates, and she records herself like, I'm getting ready, I'm confident, I'm excited, I'm looking forward to this, and then she'll record herself after, and she was just like, hard accent. She was like, I feel like I was just talked at for 2 hours. The food was good, he was handsome, he was successful, but he just talked at me for 2 hours, and like the
Right.
drainingness of that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
turned off. What's your number one turn off?
Bad hygiene.
Ooh, yeah.
Dirty nails. Like, that's fucking gross. Like, you do not have to get a manicure. By any means, you don't. I mean, kudos if you do. Like, you definitely get 2 cool points from Brittany.
Yeah. I just went on a date a few weeks ago, and he had a manicure, and I was like,
Like, you
oh
can
my
tell.
heavens. Yeah, he
Right,
picked up
like,
his glass, and I was like, wow.
Noted. Noted. Like, I like that.
Impressed.
No, literally. Like, I like that. I like clean, like,
Kept up with,
kept
making an
up.
effort.
Yeah. Like, why did you just wash your face and come outside? Like, you didn't have to do
I hate when men smell like outside.
Ugh.
Like, why do you smell
I
like
hate when
wind?
anybody smell like that, right?
Like, why do you smell like you've been
like,
you've been
I
cooking in the
enjoy being
sun?
outside, but like,
Love
and
outside.
I enjoy the smell of outside when I'm outside, but
not
not
you
inside,
bring it,
outside.
yeah, or just you get like, I don't want to just
No.
associate outside smelling with you. Like, smells like him, the great outdoors. Yeah, and it makes me so sad. I'm like, you didn't make any effort. Like, you didn't put a little cologne on for us, for me.
Like,
Just the great outdoors. Thank you, Paul Bunyan.
no,
Like,
yeah, that's one of my biggest, because like, you didn't have to.
and you didn't.
Like, I look like this because it took me, 3 hours to get fucking ready. And
And
then,
I did it so excited. Like, got so excited to get ready for you, and here you
No,
are.
Right.
lackluster,
excited for something
in
like,
a Nike Tech outfit, smelling like the great outdoors.
Cute. In fucking July, and it's hot
In
as
July,
shit
hot.
out here.
You are warm, baby.
It's hot out here.
Are there any outfit turnoffs that you have?
Maybe like too tight pants. I hate when pants are too tight. I hate seeing men's drawers. Like, I don't like that shit. Like,
don't sag.
I don't like it. Like, it's just unnecessary.
I feel like it's just like a step before your butt cracks out. And if your butt crack is out, like,
that is my biggest pet peeve, is a butt crack. My biggest pet peeve is a butt crack. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't even want to know that it exists. Like, you get out the car, because I don't mind a more heavy set man. You know, like, I like a big man.
You want
okay?
A big boy.
But crack kills.
So that's your biggest your outfit turn off is draws sagging.
Yeah, and a butt
and your
crack.
Physical is a butt crack.
Oh, baby.
I don't know what it is. Men's butts are just so like squared off. Like, why? I don't care how thick they are. It just it gets square under.
I don't
like,
know what happens. Like, I don't know what happens in a man and a woman, because women, like, I mean, there are some women that got that square ass,
flat ass and the top
baby.
heavy. Oh my God! I'm like, what? Your leggings are sagging and your back couldn't be any bigger.
That
like,
sucks so bad. Like, oh, and there's really not much you could do, but
drop the weight and start them squats,
baby. Yeah, no.
My biggest I have a plethora of outfit turnoffs. One is denim on denim.
Oh, me too.
I like
men, women, everybody.
Anybody. Don't put kids in denim on denim. I fucking hate it. Denim on denim. I definitely hate when they try so hard to wear like designer shit and it is like so mismatched. Like, yes, you have on a Miri tee. Yes, you have on Bape shorts. Yes, you have on like Balenciaga slides. None of it matches. None of it goes together. You look like a paranoid schizophrenic, and now I look crazy being out with you. Like, go thrifting. You're gonna look dope.
Right.
Like,
yeah. Some men just don't know how to put it
they
on.
Don't know how.
They know how to purchase it.
And that sometimes is, and that is one of my pet peeves too. There is a man in our area that will try to talk to me about brands and stuff, and most of his shit is fake. And I'm like,
cute.
We can maintain this conversation, but I know.
Right.
I know the truth. I know your truth.
Right. Because in my opinion, like, I don't give a fuck about it. It doesn't have to. Like, no. I couldn't give it 0 fucks. And when I see men in it, like, I see you, but like, you know, you could have done you could have you put that Target shit on. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hanes and a Levi would have done you justice.
Yes, if you can do it. If you can put that shit on, you can put anything
I can't
on.
lie. That is one of my turn-ons.
What?
A crisp white tee. Like, if you got that bitch out the pack.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Love you.
Yeah.
I like crisp white tee, a beard, and good teeth get me.
Yeah.
Get me into
trouble.
trouble.
And that's nothing. That costs you $5.
Or, I mean, obviously, a man in a all-black outfit.
Yeah.
I get lured into some questionable bedrooms and beds with the all-black outfit. Like,
yeah.
Speaking of, one of my turnoffs is when they have cheap bedding.
Yeah.
I do not want like that overwashed Walmart comforter. Like that now it's pilling. It's kind of stiff. It's not keeping me warm. It's just on us.
No, yeah.
It's usually navy. It's gray or navy.
Men always have navy and blue.
Yes, like there's multiple shades of blue and there's a gray.
Like, it's never like black. It's never like
it's navy and gray, navy and white. Like that is a turn off. Please stop. It's a turn off for you to have navy cheap ass bedding.
Yeah.
You have to sleep there too, babe.
You have to sleep there first.
Invest in yourself.
I don't have to sleep there.
There's actually a quote. It's either you're in your shoes or in your bed. Invest in both wisely. That's it.
No, period. Yeah.
I mean, I've invested.
I hate dirty sneakers.
Oh,
dirty shoes is gross. Like,
see, I don't, because like Golden Goose, the brand, they definitely like the whole purpose is to look beat, but like you like, again, it's like with designer stuff, you didn't have to put those on. You could put something else on. You could be comfortable in other ways.
You didn't have to. Like, it just gives like outdoors. Like, do
the
that
great
outside.
Outdoors.
We're going on vacation.
You are going to do yard work, or are you going on a date with me? Because this is giving.
Are we going hiking? Like, you know,
if we're going hiking, put your dirty shoes on.
I love it.
And a cute hoochie daddy shorts and no shirt. Let's go.
Right. Okay. Like, that's okay. Time and place.
That is a turn off too. When they can't like read the room.
No. Like, what the fuck? Why are you?
I did not know you were the entertainment. You came in here on 12.
I hate like an overzealous, like a loud man.
Yeah.
Like, I hate like a loud being. Like, when you walk in the room and like you have to have everybody's attention.
And it's the cost they do it to get the attention is like, mortifying.
No,
like,
right? Like, it's like an intentional, like, like, no.
So much. Or just in everybody's face, like, just carrying
up.
the same bottle of Don Julio Reposado. Like, that bottle has touched 19 other mouths. You have embarrassed me. And that bottle is warm now because you've been carrying it for 3 hours.
I hate that men like follow the trends because
you are so
y'all
cool.
love
Stay
girls
original
so much. Like they want to be the girls real bad because y'all was just on Casamigos when we left Casamigos. Now bitches love Don Julio. Now y'all love Don Julio.
I can't lie.
I love a man that like
has his drink and does not switch up.
No, like that's.
But
fine.
I mean, be open minded to try something with me, like, but have your signature. Be traditional and classic.
Yeah,
not even traditional in like an old school sense, but just have your traditions.
Right. Because next year, if we're all fucking drinking Hennessy, is you just gonna fuck the Don Julio again? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but I
like what I like.
A man that drinks Hennessy 9 times out of 10 is fine as fuck.
Usually.
You got me.
Right. And you don't follow the trend.
But like, I can't lie. Like, it's either you drink cognac or you drink tequila. Men that drink vodka are not for me. That is a turnoff. If you're ordering like an Appletini, we're going to be good friends.
Right. Like,
you're not going to see my cheeks, but we're going to be good. You do, it will not be intentional.
I went on a date with a man and we had martinis, which, well,
I hope you ran.
No, it was so good. Well, the man that I went with.
What is his zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Oh, okay.
So the man that I went with,
he has his signature
he has his
drink.
We went to Bonefish and they had like an apple, like a
and his
an
big
apple
ass
martini.
Drinking an Appletini is ironic.
When Bonefish closed, he was heartbroken. And actually, me too.
But see, but he's a prime example. Good. He has his drink.
Yes.
He's not switching it up. But he's open to trying new things with you, which is
what
all a girl could ask for.
We literally try new things all the fucking time.
That's a turn off for me. Is people who are so like rigid that they're not willing to try something new, or they're so worried about what other people think and like
why?
what other people's comments will be that they're not willing to try something new. Like I'm down for a lot of I'm down for most shit. And I'm down to try some new shit. And I don't care what other people think or if other people are trying it. Like, if I want to try it, I'm trying it. That's it. High winds.
Oh, right. I'm like, what? Is somebody coming in?
Could be our ghost again.
Hey.
Speaking of turn-offs, being haunted. I had a dream last night. One of my exes was chasing me into my old house. And, I had to lock the door. And it wasn't even, it was not the Aries. It was the high school Libra.
Oh, no. Oh.
I mean, which also gives unhinged, mentally unstable, and blocked from not even just all of my family's phones, from our network.
Right.
But...
How do you block somebody from
You have to call the network and tell them, all of the phones under this umbrella they may not contact, and then, they block them from all the phone chains. So, if me, you, Rich Almighty, Madam President Maria all were in one phone, we had one family, they would be blocked from all of those phone numbers.
Interesting.
And he was chasing me in my house last night in my dream.
Dude, talk about anxiety.
I have anxiety.
I have anxious ass dreams all the time. All the fucking time.
Yeah. Which is why I need a calm man. I've recently, I definitely used to date or, be attracted to, big energy, rowdy, higher strung, more personality than me. And I, recently, I just went on one date with this person and we aren't dating or in touch anymore, but he was a very calm, read the room, did not give much energy. And I was like, this is so, this has changed my attraction to things, because he was so calm and not easily rattled, didn't speak too much, and ate it up.
I love that.
Ate
I always think that I need like a water sign or like an air sign.
He was a water sign.
Gonna like offset me because I am
the fire.
Sometimes high energy.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
I just was rolling with you. Like, there's never a time, and even when me and you are down and out depressed, that we're not like frantic. Like, there's never not a chaotic.
Yeah,
we're a ball. We are so much fun.
Right.
Somebody just asked me this week why I'm single, and I was like, oh.
Are you ready?
I'm like, let me have the floor. Like,
welcome to my TED Talk.
Yeah.
No, but
literally, like.
No, I mean, honestly, I don't know why I'm single. Like, I wouldn't be able to answer that with like because.
Well, mine was just a bullet. I had bullet points. Like, one is I'm such an extremist. I'm all or nothing. Like, I like you, love you within a few days, or I'm not gonna get attached to you, and like I probably like am mean to you because I don't like you. Like. Like, I get attached so quickly and unattached even quicker, but like I live in like a 0 or 100 mindset all the time. And it doesn't benefit me a lot, but like I'm like, oh, I'm obsessed with you, and it's like, that's probably not your person, like,
right.
And I told him like I'm not easily impressed by like shit. Like, I don't care about money. I don't like gifts. Like, I don't even really care about dates. Like, I just want your time, and that's a lot of people are not trying to give that. And if they are, they think they're slick with giving it other ways, and like that's why I'm single. I just. Right. I'm nonchalant or like all or not. Like, I do not live in a gray state. There's no middleman for me. So.
Yeah. I feel like I only give the energy that I receive. So if I feel like I'm not getting it, then I'm not going to give it either. Yeah. So like that it usually is going to bite me in the ass more than anything else. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times men are looking for that from a woman. Like, you know what I mean? They need a little reassurance. They want the same thing that, right. Yeah. But if you're not giving that to me, and then I'm not going to give it to you. So now we're not talking anymore. 100%. It's like an unintentional ghost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't mean to, but like you didn't do anything to make me even want to be interested in talking to you, or want to text you, or want to give you a call. Like,
you know, actually, speaking of turnoffs, I just like seen a reel today, and it definitely changed my perspective, and it's going to change how I operate too. And I know I've been guilty of this, is some people will go ghost or just fall back because it leaves a space that the bridge is not burned. Like, we could come back and pick it back up. I know I've done that with people, and I've allowed so many people to do that with me. And I will tell my friends, like, they didn't go miss, you know, like, they didn't do anything wrong, so we're good to pick it back up. Like, no, that inconsistency is a negative.
That is right.
Like, if you're good with not talking with me or like making an effort to see me, we're good. If the bridge is burned, and I am guilty of it, and I have a lot of people in my life, a lot of men that are guilty of doing that to me, and I allow them just to pick it back up, or I try to pick it back up, like, or vice versa. And I literally saw that this morning. I was like, oh,
right. You also will spin the block, so
I love us. Like, I may spin the block. I feel
like that's a part of it as well. Like, and like,
but I gotta stop spinning the block. That was there.
Like, you know, like, especially I feel like you. Like, for instance, like, you try hard. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, that's the you give a lot. So, like, for, like, to spin the block, go back and spin the block, and you already know how it's going to go. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
the truth. The God's honest truth. Yeah. I definitely, like, am opposite of you that way with, like, you give the energy you get. Like, I put my best foot forward, and I'm like, I'm going to show you what life could be like with me. I'm going to show you how generous I am, how considerate I am, how loyal I am. And then shit blows up in my face, and I'm like... Right. Maybe you didn't let me try one more time. Like, maybe you didn't. Maybe I put it on the whiteboard and you need to see it on the chalkboard. Like, maybe I had you reading the book of me.
I can't.
The signs. Well, I can't read. Yeah.
I don't think he can hear me. Wait, let me speak.
Literally, like, I'm speaking it in English and he needed it in sign language. So
not a problem.
And then I give it in sign language and I'm like, oh.
Oh, it's
don't know
same results.
Yeah, the definite. I literally was saying that as well when that person asked me why I was single. I was like, I also do give the definition of the insanity. Like, I do the same thing, expecting different results, like across the board with men that have been in my life, and here we are.
Right, it's easy to do because a lot of times it's comfortable. Like, you know what I mean, and like, you know what you're gonna get. I guess
I always know what I'm gonna get, and that the familiarity for some men is like, it's just easy.
Yeah, it's like,
but I don't have the crazy thing is I like starting over though. Oh my god, I love starting over.
But I love starting over story though. You know what I mean? So like, you're like, okay,
this is gonna be my husband. I found my husband.
Right, and when you paint that picture, like, you've already written the book. So
it's
like,
in my mind.
So like, we're just trying to get to that chapter 2. We're stuck on page 2, but let's get to chapter 2.
Yeah,
chapter 3 is gonna be great. That's gonna be us.
I'm hard-headed in learning lessons. Like, somebody just said to me this week, like, God had to pry such and such out of your hand. And it was, like, talking about financial shit, not men. But I was like, yep.
But I just watched this podcast with B. Simone and Lady London. And they had, like, so many good things to say about just, like, their relationship with God and, like, how,
B.
like...
Simone is dedicated to her faith. I appreciate that.
Right, and the craziest part is she only just started that. She said, like, she's had a relationship, but, like, it's never been...
as devoted.
But,
like, her, it's, like, similar to me. Like, once you, like, really just, like... see the things God does for you, like, it's so hard to not participate. Like, I can't go back. Like, in a lot of things in my life, I am lukewarm Christian. Like, I can and need to do better, but like, you pick up that fire and run.
Yeah, and Lady London is very like out loudish about her devotion.
Is she?
She is.
Okay.
Like, I think you should watch the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a really good, like, refreshing.
Yeah, like you felt that inspired.
It was so nice. But, you know, they just talked about, like, how they got their relationship and like what it took for them to
get
like
there.
get there. And it always takes something. Like, you know what I mean?
Testimony.
Baby.
But I think too, when like I'm in a season of hardship, I'm like, this is just part of the story.
It's part of the
story. But that's also like such a negative for me and you, because we're like, oh wow, everything is going wrong. Well, that's part of the journey.
No, right?
Like, maybe you could probably apply some effort to change it.
Right. Well, I just like, I always feel like life was always going to happen this way. Like, 100%. whatever. I don't feel like I could have changed anything to make anything different, because that's just how it was going to be.
If you could have, you would have. Like, if that was what was meant to, this
but
shift,
it wasn't.
It would have, yeah.
It wasn't. It wasn't. Like, I think that's what Lady London said. Like, you know, like, she's like, I was supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. I got here at 8:30 or 8:35. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't regret that. Like, I don't feel bad about that.
Yeah.
You know, anything could have happened.
100%.
I could have just missed the worst accident ever. Like, you know what I mean? I could have just, like, missed something. I could have, something could have happened. And that's why I'm here. Like, I was in traffic last week. I'm like, what the fuck? And every time I get into one lane, it's the slower lane. I'm getting to the other lane. It's a slow ass lane. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just going to stay here. Like, I'm going to stay here. And I'm like, whatever is happening. Like, why are we in this traffic? Like, what is happening? Girl, 3-car traffic jam. Like, people are out of the car. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a little bad. And I was like, you know what? I see you. Thank you, because I think I had took the wrong turn
and you could have been right in
like,
that.
Exactly.
But
like,
that's even like, I think that for like positives, I'm like, oh, I did not deserve this. Like, and I got this. Like, I think that's a lot of like the relationship I got with God is like, I've had like so many things be blessings in my life, could have been so different in so many ways. And it's like some things are bad, but nothing is horrible. And like, I'm pretty, I'm smart, I'm paid. Like, I have the most wonderful people in my life, like, that are just, like, loyal, have my back, have fun, like, are not judgmental, and, like, you know, I'm just, like...
It's refreshing when you take, like, when you give yourself gratitude. Like, you know what I mean?
Like...
It's very refreshing. It's like, okay, well...
Did that.
Yeah, that's why I stopped asking why. Like, you know what I mean? I stopped asking why a little bit ago. Like, you know, because, like, it's so easy to do. Like, why is this happening to me? Why? That
why will just get you stuck to, like, everything will become woe is me, and I hate complaining. Like we said last week on the pod, like, that misery needs company mindset is so, like, it's not attractive. It's not, like...
childish as hell.
It is, and like, it's not, like, for men to women or, like, in friendships, like, who wants to be around that? Like, I don't want to start, like, I was just with 2 family members the other day, and they both instantly were complaining on the whole car ride to Buffalo about things not going right, things that they're planning, how they can't stand such and such, like, it's not helping with this and that. And I'm literally the whole car ride, I did not participate in, like, much of any conversation. I'm just like, I cannot stand, like, why don't we sit here and talk about what's going right, or like the fact that we get to plan these things, or like
or anything else.
Yeah, like
I a lot of times exit myself out of.
100%.
Like, you know, it's easy to talk about the shit that's not right. Like, it's so easy to do. It's so easy to complain.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much to complain about. Like,
well, and if you focus, like, it's like I love this saying, focus on the good and the good keeps coming. Like, if you focus on the bad, yeah, that shit is coming in
high speed, right?
Hitting
You're
you like a
speaking
freight
it
train.
into your life.
100%.
Like,
it doesn't stop. Like, and if you stop to be grateful, like, God blesses you with more things. Like, wow, I got to do this today, or like I got to see this, or I got to talk to this person, or I just get to have my peace and quiet for 45 minutes today.
Changing like one word out of your vocabulary really does change just your outlook on things, and it just changes your life essentially.
Yeah.
How we got here, I don't know, but like
cheers to the men we're trying to attract.
No,
God's
for real.
plan.
No, for real, because I would like to walk into like something new and something refreshing and something like
I just said that the other night. I was like, I do want a boyfriend.
I want, like, yeah.
You hesitated. She's like, yeah. Brittany would like something.
I would like a husband. Okay, you know what I mean? Because
see, I'm ready to date. I want to date somebody can like. I want all of those stages. Like, I want to date and like be excited to see you and get to know you, and like our first sleepover and our first kiss and like our first birthdays together. You know, like stares off and just like
I literally want those things, but I'm scared. Like, I'm reluctant. Like, I
a little apprehensive. Yeah,
very. Like, because I want those things.
Yeah,
but
that's what I love about our podcast. We're so opposite because I hit starting those things and like getting like I'm hitting it head on.
Yeah,
I'm like I'm talking to somebody new, and I'm like, I feel like every week on this podcast I've had a new crush. I'm texting somebody. I'm on a different date. They don't make it to the next week, but I tried. Like,
no, right?
I tried. I tried.
No, literally.
I'm still gonna try. Shit, I'm going out tonight, and I'm hopeful. I might meet my husband tonight.
Right. My husband literally has to break into my house to find me.
Yeah. A little breaking and entering never hurt. Started off a marriage.
Because I don't go anywhere. And I'm like, girl, like...
But that's the pros of social media, too.
It is. Right. I don't use it to its full advantage either.
No. That was a part of your New Year's resolution.
The same ass fucking raggedy ass niggas, like...
Thanks.
Like, block, delete. Like,
remove his follower. Remove his follower. I mean, chances are there's still a chance.
There's always a chance.
Yeah.
I do feel like that. Yeah. There's always a chance.
I'm excited. I love it must be my Cancer moon. I'm such a fucking sucker for like people being together and dating and being excited and sharing their stories, and like I like just like I literally said to my mom last week, I was like, I can't wait to start my premarital counseling, and she was just like
girl,
I'm excited. Like, can't wait to work out our problems together. Like, I think that's like a part of my problem is I'm so hopeful. Yeah.
My Aries is very
apprehensive,
and
as you should be,
like, and very passionate for like I enjoy those deep passionate like moments and conversations and like with the one person, like, you know what I mean. So it's just like I don't want to do that with a lot of people.
Sometimes you gotta. I mean, you know, I literally hate the metaphor. You gotta kiss some frogs.
Oh, I've done that. It wasn't done.
Didn't get a prince yet, so still hopeful.
Whatever.
I have a Pinterest board, and I have it abbreviated. And it's you're not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person, and it's all these cute couple like these date ideas and these love notes and like activities that couples like random like social media couples are doing together. And I'm like, you're not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person.
That's tea.
Yeah, that's a turn off of mine too. Is when men, because my love language, my primary is quality time, make plans or like mention plans and don't follow through, like hurts my feelings so bad.
Yeah. I
get so disappointed.
Yeah.
I get my hopes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm never hopeful. I'm just like, it probably won't happen.
See. Yeah.
And then when it does, like, I'm like, okay, great.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, you know how I am in general anyways. Like, I'm never excited for anything until, like,
the day of.
It's that.
Yeah, you have anxiety until the day of, and I have anxiety the day of. Like, leading up to it, I'm planning, organizing, getting shit done. And then the day of, I'm like,
yeah, like,
help me. I'm not ready. And you are just like, whatever's gonna happen, then the day of, you're like,
literally,
I'm hyperventilating.
Just kidding, not going. I'll drive to the venue, turn around and leave, go back home.
Yeah.
My
The
fucking
yin and
titties
yang
hanging
over
low,
here.
fucking laying in my bed eating snacks. Like, please, thank you, bye.
No.
That was fun.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. It's just, I mean, we're hopeful.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah. One of my turnoffs, too, is when they have bitchy, which, I mean, I'm really subbing myself, but like bitchy sisters or moms, I'm like, I'll fight this whole family.
No,
like,
literally.
Y'all have not seen bitchy yet, and this man is
Right.
not worth your badass attitude. I'm like,
Right. Like, do you want to date him?
that's like major turnoff when they have just like inappropriate relations with women in their family. Like, be so close to her, like love her, let her guide you, let her nurture you, but like, why
Step
at like
away.
25 are you sleeping in your mom's bed, like, or like laid up with her in the bed watching a soap opera? Like,
right.
okay, Golden Girl,
Right.
like little sass pants.
No, literally.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had like that experience with like terrible family.
Oh,
But I also don't have many experiences in
Yeah.
like full ass relationships.
Oh no,
either,
we
so,
yeah, I'm not talking relationships. Just,
right.
You know, we definitely have had more situationships than relationships, which is
T.
blame it on my Cancer moon
T.
and my hopefulness, because I'm like, we're
No,
gonna
literally.
try,
Right? Because I guess
things are
like the
blurred.
same, like I guess in the same turn, like baby mama drama and shit like that. That is a turn off for me.
Yeah.
Like no other. It's a fucking turn off. I hate men that hate like because I dislike my baby daddy, but like I don't
Is it
tell
because
everybody
you guys
that.
like you and your baby dad relatively co-parent okay that you can't stand like because you and your baby dad are never getting back together, you're not involved by any means,
Right.
like you guys are cordial and you know make it do for your child.
Right,
Is
yeah.
that why you can't stand it, because you know you're not bringing it to them?
For sure.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of the things, but like it just costs nothing to just be neutral. Like, you know what I mean?
Especially
like,
for the sake of the
it's
child.
costing you more. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I feel like I've been going through a lot of that, like with just like
recent.
yeah, that it's just like but why? Like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah. It didn't have to be this
You're
way.
causing more trouble for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, are you okay? Because I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I could zero fucks are given at
Yeah.
any fucking point.
Yeah.
You know, I do what I need to do. And Izzy's at such an age right now that we have these like full blown ass conversations, and like I've just been giving him a lot more options to be emotionally vulnerable or like, you know, have a space for him to like, you know, give
Express.
his own
Yeah.
give his express his feelings and give his own opinion and like and move the way that he would like to. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because I feel like as a child, like you're not ever given that opportunity to like feel those emotions that you're feeling. Like you either have don't cry, don't like, you know what I mean? Like don't be mad. Why are you mad? Like, you know what I mean? You don't usually get those. I was never really
I was
given
gonna
that.
say that, yeah.
You know what I mean? I was never really given that. So I like to open that door and like be like a safe space like for him. Like I've been talking to him lately and like asking him like questions and like he's got like this thing with his eyes and like he'll tell me something that he thinks that he shouldn't have said and like his eyes will like
get
do, like,
big
this
and wait
thing.
for your reaction.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
you're fine.
We're
It's
not.
okay.
We're both gonna overshare here.
Maybe it's a safe space.
Yeah.
And whatever you say, if you don't want it to leave this room, it will not. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I can see like just seeing him like being able to open
Yeah.
up because he's a Virgo and he's very to himself and like that. Like you like literally have to pry things out of him. I'm like, come on,
Say something.
What is happening? He'd be like, nothing. I'm okay. And then all of a sudden he'll burst into tears. I'm like, brother, you were not okay. I just asked you. What happened to I'm okay?
Yeah.
Like, but
Is there any turnoffs you have for potential stepdads for Izzy?
somebody that is not willing to be like open with him. Like I like somebody that is willing to make him feel comfortable.
So that's a turn on, right?
That is a turn on, but
turn off is the opposite.
sense.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want anybody to like, that's your son, like, you know what I mean, and not be
Not
over and not
participate
like
in his life.
right.
Yeah.
You come in the house and you don't say hello to him. This is his house, like, you know
Right.
what I mean. Like at the end of the day, like just in general, just a hello does wonders. Like
Yeah.
how you do, like, you know what I mean. Like the opposite of that would be an immediate turn off for me. Like very fucking much. Trying to be his dad, that would be a turn off too. He doesn't need a dad. He has one.
That is involved in his life. Like,
you would just be a friend, like, you know what I mean? And just like not even a friend. Like,
you're just
let's
a peer, someone there for him. A man to guide him.
A guidance. Like, I love that. I would love something like that. Like, that would mean something to me.
You saying that just is reminded me of one of my turnoffs and it was definitely in my last relationship, is like somebody that makes an effort for all of you guys to like them, like him, but not as much like me. Like, because my ex was in all of you guys' faces, so like, wanted to be liked, but I'm like, brother, I don't know if I like you right now. Like, I love you, but I don't know if I like you. And like, you're so hell bent on like making sure my family likes you and my cousins and my friends, and like,
you're forgetting the relationship with us.
Like, sir, like, hello? And that happens. So, I mean, there was like that one day that we all went out and he just was like getting drinks with you, dancing with you, and I'm like,
we was having a great time.
But like, and I'm not a dancer, so I get it. But I'm like, we're just getting back together. Like, we're still figuring out that we're still in swimming in new territory.
No,
like,
literally, that was the first and last time. But
literally, like, oh God, hindsight. Literally, hindsight.
Oh man.
Yeah. Turn offs.
Yeah.
Well, please DM us, comment your turn offs.
Right.
We want to hear about them.
Right, because they're probably mine too.
Yeah. Yeah, the ick factors and the turn offs are really real in this day and age. So let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know your turn ons too, because, you know.
We might check the boxes.
Right, I want to put that on my list of what my new man needs.
Yeah. Ask, believe, receive. And until next time.
And this is
an A&B Conversation.